Hello, I'm going to teach you about the care, operation, and maintenance of the Remington 870 Express shotgun. The 870 Express is the lower end model of the Remington 870. Obviously the Wingmaster being the better model, but the 870 is still very functional and effective. And with little care and maintenance it can service you for very long. The first for operation is how to load and rack shells. To load the shotgun, just push that in and you will see there's a little magazine tube with this orange part. This model holds 4 shells, and you just load them in, push them in there. Once all the shells are loaded, you can rack one. So, the first time I handled a shotgun, it was a Mossberg 500, and I didn't know how to put the slide back up. But all shotguns have a slide release, which would be this lever here, right there. So you hold that down, and you would be able to bring the rack back. If it is not already charged, you can do it anyways. So after bring the rack back, bring it forwards. And the shotgun wants to be discharged, but you can rack it again if you hold it down. The safety mechanism is a dot on the side. Right now the safety would be on because you cannot see red. The thing that I've learned is red is dead. So when I push this down, it's hard to see on the camera, but there will be right there will be a red line, and the shotgun would want to be discharged. Obviously it's not loaded, so I would release the mechanism. So that is basically for the operation. And this type of gun right here has a interchangeable choke or barrel. Well, first for the barrel, so how you would go about changing that, just one second. You would unscrew right at the top. You would unscrew this. It's just a cap that you put on hand tight, and just take it right off and set it down. And then you can slide the barrel off, just like that, and then you can put another barrel. I have a deer barrel with a rifle sights that's used for firing sabbated slugs. I might go into that in a later video. So you just have your gun to put the barrel back on. What you have to do is you have to bring the slide back when you're doing this part. You slide it back on, and then you reapply the cap. Not really tight, because it won't just come off. Just apply it and slight tightness. Now, at the front, in the edge of the barrel, you can tell the barrel has a choke by reaching in, and you can tell if there's a screw part. So I'm gonna take the choke out of the end of the barrel, and this is a choke key. This is what you use. So I'm going to put it in. I'm just going to loosen it. If you don't loosen it and lubricate it every now and then, it'll be really in there and you won't be able to get it out. So, as you can see, there's the choke protruding from the end of the barrel. I'm going to take it completely out. This is the choke. So this is the choke, fits into the end of the barrel. So every now and then you have to apply choke tube lube. This is what it is right here. You can see. You can get it at most gun stores, some shooting ranges. So you want to unscrew it, obviously, and it'll be sealed on the end, so you just cut it off. Then just apply it, not copiously, just a bit, enough to make sure it's all in good shape. And it gets everywhere, so be prepared to clean it off. Because obviously it's like motor grease. It gets everywhere. You spread it around on the choke, and then being careful not to get it on my shotgun. I'm going to wipe my hands off prior to reapplying the choke. So just put it right on the end of the barrel, tighten it. You don't put it in as tight as you can, but relatively tight, because if you put in way too tight, it's very difficult to get it out, and you may have to go to a gun store where they have a special tool. Instead, as long as you don't do it way too tight, you can just do it with a choke key. Now that I've washed the choke tube lube off of my hands, I'm going to show you how to clean the metal parts of the gun. So this is called rem oil. Generally it's gun oil. This is a Remington brand. You can buy it at almost any gun store and almost any shooting range. They'll have either this or another kind of gun oil. So you just apply it to all the moving metal parts using this. So just right on the, move this out of the way. I'm going to put it on the trigger mechanisms. And the safety, and I'm going to wipe it off. And putting gun oil on at all helps, but it's advisable to wipe it off. I'm also going to get the rest of the receiver. And I'm going to open the action. I'm going to clean inside. And going to clean the loading port. Also going to clean the barrel. And then you can even clean, you can even spray oil down the barrel. And I will go, actually I will wait to do that because I have another thing to show. This is a gun cleaning kit at the end of the table. And there are bore brushes. This one I like particularly. It works for this particular gun. You need to just connect all the pieces and have your cleaning rod. Make sure it's tight enough that it won't come off inside of your gun. So I can either just spray the oil right onto the cloth part of this, which is one way to do this. Then obviously you just put it down the bore of the shotgun. You just brush it up and down. You clean in the inside. But the way I like to do it specifically is I like to spray oil right down the bore of the shotgun. So I would just take this and you can even see it building up on the outside here. You can even see it inside of there. And clean what you can with the rag, this is easier. And after I have the oil on the inside, it's already doing its magic, I'll just run the bore rod back down and I'll brush everything. And that's a clean shotgun. And that's it. That's the Remington 870 Express.